Hello and welcome. This is Gunner, and we're back with some more For the King. And looks like things are going pretty well at the start of our adventure. And we're now on the part of the quest where we have to destroy this cult device. And I guess we need to move over there. We'll want to keep our party together. Oh, okay, so that gave us a little bit of experience, that Inspire ability. Okay, cool. Alright, so would eventually like to grab one of these guys and put him into combat, one of these beastmen. Unfortunately, I'm just shy of being able to do that. So I think I'm going to move, rather than move everybody together, I think I'm actually going to move over here so that, oh, okay. So I can't put any focus into this. And I don't think there's anything else I can do. So, alright, so I have a game for you, Traveler. Hopefully we succeed. We lose a belt item, so I just lost. That sucks. Oh well. That's how things work in this game. A lot of die rolls, and unfortunately we lost one of our more powerful items, which allows us to rest. Alright, so this is a strength-related thing that we have to do, and I think Robin Hood is the strongest of the party, so I guess it's going to be him that does it. Let's get over there. Okay, we found a dark cave, which is going to be a count as a dungeon. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here and do this quest. Alright, so this is going to be really tough for him to do. I do have focus to burn, but I'm not exactly sure how I got. So at this point, we have a really high chance of succeeding. Only 11% chance that I won't. But that being said, we've seen similar things happen, but we're going to try it. There we go. We got all successes. We get a Book of Lore, and we complete the quest. Okay. And now we're going to be on the next leg, which is going to mean that we have to kill this guy here. The Chaos Leader. Alright, so that's Robin Hood's turn. We'll get max movement with Will. Now, he is glowing yellow, so does that mean he would be involved in the combat? According to what I'm seeing here, that is what I would say. Nobody's really seriously hurt. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this combat. Oh, here we go. Game of cards. Okay, Card Sharp eyes you from beneath the rim of his hat. If you've the coin, I've a very interesting wager for you. Alright, so I have a very high chance of success here on my own because this is the stat that Will Scarlet is best at. I don't think we blow any focus in this. I think we just attempt it. There we go. We got 8 gold. Easy enough. Alright, now we have this Beastman combat. I am going to just do a normal fight. I don't want to try an ambush. Alright, it looks like the Beastman's going to go after Robin Hood here, so we'll just do... Oh, nice attack there. Oh, wow. Okay, 7 damage. Alright, we got a bleed effect, which is not good. Alright, we should be able to... Well, if we roll well... There we go. Now, I don't know the bleed effect. It doesn't appear that it's here, so it must be something that is temporary. Ward shield, uncommon. Okay, +2 resistance, enemy taunt. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Marion, but I don't know if I'm going to equip it. I'm just going to collect it. Because it's either... You lose the evasion for resistance, which, you know, technically she has none, but... Yeah, I'm going to just collect that. For now. Okay, and we have one more movement point. So, might as well move over this way. Okay, Marion's turn. Unfortunately, I don't think it's wise to do a whole lot here. I could move back into the town and heal myself. I could devote to the shrine, but I would be moving there, doing it, and then having nothing else to do. As this is a dead end over here, and there's nothing really around. I could come back and engage this guy, and it would just be a combat between the minstrel and the trapper and this guy, which they may be able to do that combat. The guys in camps will never join, so I may be able to pull that combat off with just the two of them. It is kind of risky. That's a tough call. I think I do the combat, but then once I'm done, if it goes well, I go over and devote to the shrine, the Sanctum of Wisdom. It's technically a sanctum. All right, well, this is risky, but we're going to go for it. I'm going to try and ambush, though. And I will burn one focus to do it, too. There we go. It gives us a better chance of success, and I think we'll get our focus back once I go to the shrine. So now we have a bunch of abilities. So I could stun him to push him back in the order. I'd have to get a perfect on it, but I think that's a good idea. I could blow a focus to ensure it. I don't know what this does. Perfect. Rush. Doesn't show any damage too, because I'm thinking maybe I'm selecting another party member for that one. I can't outright kill him unless I crit him, so I think we try and just do a base stun here. And we get it. So now he's stunned. It didn't do full damage, though, I'm noticing. And possibly because he has armor, and that is a physical attack. So I'm going to use my armor. Oh, good, we got it. Okay, so he only has only one health point left. So at this point, I figure we go for the magic attack, because even if we don't hit it very well, yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage. So he's gone. That was easy enough. That stun is going to be really useful. Okay, so I don't actually remember who has helmets here. I guess none of them do, because they're still wearing their normal hat. At this point, I think it's going to be Marion that wears it, though, because she is down on armor comparatively. And then I'm going to go over, now that I've blown through my focus, and I do have room to heal, I also have something unknown here that I could check out, which would be good. I could do that with Wolf Scarlet as well, though. So either way, that'd be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the Sanctum of Wisdom here. And I'm going to devote. So we're full up on health and full up on focus. And I also have another point to move around here. I'm not going to attack here. That would be unwise, especially as it is... What is the damage rating? 1? I mean, that's not too bad, but I want both of my party members. So we'll just end turn where we're sitting. Oh, I wonder what that is. Okay, so we get 4 movement points. It's not going to quite get us where we need to be, but maybe we'll be close enough that I'll be able to be pulled into the combat. Oh. Alright, well... Unfortunately... I can sneak here. It's pretty high success chance. Let's try it. Okay. I could have engaged in combat, but it said swarm, so that sounded like there would be more than one of them, so it's not ideal. Even though it's only 0 combat difficulty, it doesn't really factor in how many of them there are. Alright, so how many movement points did I get? I wasn't really paying attention. I guess only 3. Well, if we attack now, Robin Hood would get pulled in, so I guess there's no reason to wait. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there's no reason to ambush, so I'm just going to fight. Going to be 3 of them to 3 of me. I want to try and focus somebody down. Who would go first in their party? This guy. I don't think we'd be able to do enough damage, though, to stop him from going. But I think if all 3 of us combined did damage, we might eventually do it, though. So let's try. I'm just going to do a normal shot. Okay, we got an encourage ability. Okay, so I can't do enough damage here to kill the guy. But I want to try and focus him down. I mean, you ideally don't want to spread your damage out. You want to focus a guy down, make sure he's dead. So let's do that. Yeah, so the minstrel should be able to finish that guy off. Now, unfortunately, he just hit 2 of our party members and bled one of them. All right, so we're going to finish this guy off. I could try and stun somebody. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. So we'll try and stun somebody. And this guy probably has a chance of lighting us on fire. So we'll try and stun him. I will burn a focus point in this, just to try and get that focus. There we go. So we stunned him, which should drive him back in the turn order. Okay. Now we can try and finish this guy off. Just before he goes again. Although, yeah, okay. Well, it is what it is. So we'll try and do that. Okay, it looks like we managed it. Ow. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so if we focus this guy down, ideally we want to focus this guy down. I don't know if we'd be able to do enough damage, though. I think we stick with who we maybe can kill. There we go. Okay, and again, I think we use the stun to our best advantage. Because this guy's going to go next. We don't want him to go next because he could possibly kill one of my party members, although I'm not sure how likely that is. So again, I'm going to burn a focus point here, and I'm going to try and get the stun off. There we go. Perfect. So now Robin Hood's going to get a chance to go. He'd have to do a perfect roll here to kill this guy, but then we have the follow-up of Marion, so either way... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now this guy, I think, is going to get at least one go here, but we're going to try and break his armor. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's good that that hit Marion, because she had a decent amount of health. We're definitely going to have to heal up after this combat, but it didn't go all that badly, in my opinion. I could try and stun him again, but I don't feel like there's much of a point in that, so I'm going to instead just hit him with a magic attack. It may kill him outright if we get it perfect, which we did. There he goes. Down they go. So actually, we didn't do too bad, I don't think. So we get the key here. I don't think it really matters who has it. We'll give it to Marion. And then we get another Book of Lore. And then we get a heavy bow. So let's see what the difference is here. So we've got heavy draw and safe distance, +2 evasion. So we lose an evasion point, as well as a plus 25% damage against flying. But when you consider that this is much more than a plus 25% damage bonus, I figure that is definitely worth it. So we're going to equip the heavy bow. Then we have +4 max health and +3 vitality. Okay, well, I'm not exactly sure who to give this to. Right now, everybody is even on health. We could give it to the person that we consider to be the most valuable, but I think I'm going to go ahead and equip that on Robin Hood. And then we get a scroll. I'm going to give that to Will. And there we go. So now we have the Glittering Mines as our new quest objective. And I have one more movement point, and I figure it might be dangerous to go to this something unknown, but considering that Will Scarlet has the most health out of the group, I figure why not? All right, Lucky's Vault. Okay. All right, so this is the same thing that we encountered last time. I could attempt by burning one focus. Then this is a very high success chance. We'll go for it. We get a treasure chest, which gives us, okay, perfect health. Well, that's really good. I'm going to give that to Robin. Oh, actually, no, I cannot. I can only collect it with Wolf Scarlet. Okay, that's fine. A decent loot. We already have a decent loot, so there's no difference here, so we'll just collect it. And we've got a bone club. That's going to be a collect as well. Nobody in our party really is going to want that. But we can always sell it. Okay. So now we have Marion's turn. Okay, this is a haunt. I don't think we're going to want to really do very much here. I think I might even... Well, Marion doesn't have a camp. Maybe I should have done that with Will Scarlet. A camp probably is a good idea at this point, although, on the other hand, we might be able to afford running to wood smoke here. I really don't want to get involved in a combat, though, that would possibly kill Robin Hood. But I feel like I don't have much choice. I have to kill this crow because it's in the way. I may be able to ambush it. And I do have full... Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Ambush chance is decent. We'll blow a focus point in it. We get a success, so we're going to have a big initiative bonus here. And I am going to go ahead and just do the normal attack. And just kill it outright. There we go. That wasn't too bad. And we get ourselves some experience and some gold. And I think we're just going to have people run to wood smoke rather than waste a camp. Or, yeah. And there's the mine. Now, I don't want to go to the mine, actually. Oh. Well, we could burn another focus point to ambush it yet again, because we don't want to draw the hag in. This is a little bit more dangerous of combat. But let's go for it. All right, we get another ambush, which means only this is going to be involved. Okay, so this is a little bit more dangerous than an opponent. All right, so what do we got? Heavy draw. That does a lot of damage, but its chance of success is much higher, lower, I mean. And then we just have evasion up. Okay, well, I'm going to do a normal attack, I think. Ooh, wow. Good damage there. All right, we get to go again here. And fantastic. I mean, those were just fantastic rolls there. Not necessarily when we need them are we getting these fantastic rolls, but... All right, so... You relieves the... All right, we'll go ahead and collect that here. Some focus. I'll go ahead and grab that as well. All right, well, again, we're on the way to town, and we're going to need to get Robin Hood there soon. Okay, got a little bit of an energy boost, which allows him to move a little bit further. In my opinion, pretty much everybody should be going to town right now. Because we have a lot of gold, and we'll be able to do some cool things with that. As in mostly healing ourselves. And we use the Inspire ability to give us some experience as well. Okay, so Marion's turn. She's got 30 gold, so let's go into the town. Let's first go to the services. And I'm going to do this, which is just stay at the end. 5 gold, a little bit of health, a little bit of focus. There we go. Oh, and that burns her turn. Okay, well, I didn't know that that would happen, but I think you can stop at the town without really burning your turn as long as you know that ahead of time. All right, so let's go into town. This time, I'm going to take a look at my inventory. All right, so I don't want the hunting bow anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. And I think I'll keep everything else. Let's take a look at the market. So the leather helm would help. We have boots. They're probably not going to want any more. The short bow may technically be a slight upgrade over the heavy bow, but I think I'm going to keep the heavy bow. Why waste the gold? I think leather helm maybe is not a bad idea here. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. We're going to buy and equip. And then let's go into the services. Now I can either go to the healer and full heal, or I can go to the inn. And I actually don't know how much health we get there. Well, we'll find out. All right, it was enough to full heal him. So at this stage of the game, the inn is probably the wiser move. Okay, so same thing. We're going to go into town. Now, I have bought pretty much all of the items in this town. But I can also offload items I don't want. I think most everybody... Let's take a look at inventories here. So, Marion, do you have... you do not have boots of any kind. So, getting you some boots would actually be a good upgrade for you. So, let's go to the town market. Scholar wraps. I don't know if that's what we want, though. These are not really particularly good items. Although, the talent and the luck is decent. I think at this point, maybe I buy some of this Godspear. And they do have 3, so maybe I buy 1 per party member. And then we do the rest at the inn to fully heal. Although we don't necessarily need that with Will Scarlet because she only has 3 damage. Maybe we hold off. But we'll buy, and buy. Okay, and then what I'd like to do is go into the inventory. And we'll give to Marion and give to there. So now everybody has a means to heal themselves. All your focus. See, the inn's the better deal. And 5 gold's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. Get fully healed up. And there we go. So as much as Marion has gold, I don't think we have anything really that's worth buying. And I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.